News Storm Team.
6:15. Welcome back on your Friday morning. While we are here, we made it through another week, a little more springy this week than what we've been having, and sounds like more spring next week. More appropriate for those kids to wear the tank tops and shorts.
Yeah, it's funny. We had the weather like spring this week,
Yeah.
not the temperatures next week. We won't really have the weather other than the sunshine. I think most people enjoy that. We'll feel like spring.
But back in 1952, 92 degrees.
Yeah, that's too much.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Somebody had the air conditioning on at my apartment complex a
What?
couple days ago, and I was like, I understand it because the third floor, they were on the third floor.
Yeah, and all that heat rises.
It gets so hot in
I'm
my
one
apartment.
of those, I'm bad. I'll turn the heat on, and then I'll turn the air on. Then, oh, it's cold again. I'll
But I
turn
was
the
just
heat
like,
on.
open the windows. There's
I
enough
know.
Yeah.
airflow. I
Yeah.
just open my windows.
Reduce your carbon footprint.
That's right.
Yeah, well, we'll start this off on our last final day of North Dakota Severe Weather Awareness Week. And, well, we're talking about flooding today. And obviously, if flooding is occurring where you're at, move to higher ground. Don't attempt to drive or walk through that flooded road or sidewalk. 6 inches of water can sweep you off your feet. 1 foot of water will float vehicles. 2 feet of rushing water can carry most vehicles, including SUVs. And then, obviously, if you come across a barrier or a flooded road, don't drive around it. Don't drive through that flooded road. Turn around. Don't drown. Find another way to your destination, or maybe just cancel your plans until that water goes down. A satellite and radar right now is showing us we do have some light rain to the southeast, down to the south, across 94. You could see just a little bit of a sprinkle at this point, but many areas light cloud cover, but you could also see the sunrise as well. Some of our KX cams right now looking pretty nice with that sunrise and some of that cloud cover, making a nice look in the sky. Temperatures right now 30s and 40s for many. It's a little bit warmer out to the west. We'll continue to warm up again today, still be below average for many, and winds will also pick up, but right now winds 5 to 10 miles per hour from the northwest. They stay relatively calm today, not as fast as what we had the last 2 days, but they'll pick back up tomorrow. We'll have wind gusts up to 40, 45 miles per hour through tomorrow afternoon. For our afternoon today, though, 40s out to the east as you move out to the west. That's where you get those mid to upper 50s, and then you get those mid to upper 60s. Could even see some upper 60s to the far west out in Wolf Point once again. A little bit warmer out there, but again, we're still below average. We just can't get to that average mark. Precision Cast is going to show we stay relatively dry today. There could be some isolated showers across the central and the eastern portion of the state. Out to the west, you're actually going to stay dry for most of the day. May even have more sun than you do that cloud cover for today. As you move into tomorrow, in the morning, early hours of the day, we'll have some showers through the central portion of the state, and then isolated showers through the rest of the afternoon for eastern and central North Dakota. And out to the west, it's really a similar pattern. You may see sunshine, if not stay dry for all of the day, a really nice day out west, and then all of us will get to experience that drier conditions through Sunday afternoon. Maybe some light cloud cover hangs around, but that starts a dry pattern that we'll see Monday into Tuesday, and really just maybe dry for all of next week. May also starts next week, and we have a May preview. Normally, our average temperature range is 63 to 74 degrees, but we do have a signal that's telling us we could be colder than average for the month of May. How cold? We'll soon to find out. Average moisture 2.5 inches, and we still have a snow average, 0.4 inches of snow average usually fall in May. Your Dickinson 3-day forecast got us at 58 today, 56 tomorrow, 54 for your Sunday. Williston 62 today, 59 tomorrow, 57 for Sunday. Your Minot 7-day forecast temperatures stay relatively the same the next 3 days, and then we'll get up to the upper 50s Monday, then the 60s and 70s for the rest of the week. Your Bismarck 7-day forecast 50s the next 4 days. We'll get up to the 60s and 70s, but one thing about next week is we're going to have that sun. Winds will pick up as well some days. We're also going to be dry, and that's when we'll start to see a fire warning or issues start to maybe occur once we hit next week. So we'll have to keep an eye on over the weekend. Could be wet enough that we don't see that, but there's always that chance.
Well, last summer, I mean, it just seemed like we had those fire warnings so frequently.
Yeah, we just had a dry year last year, and pretty much throughout the whole summer. So we'll have to see how it is this year. So far, we're pretty wet. I mean, they're still having flooding issues out to the east. Even here in North Central, still having some of that flooding issue.
Be nice not to have to worry about so much drought.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Stone. And when we return on Good Day Dakota, Kiara Brown and Tom Schrader